I do it to my death, I'll never let go. A student of the revolution, we put the salute in the solution.
Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Richards will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at one of the guys with one of the bigger arms in baseball right now. Garrett Richards, there isn't anything soft and smooth about this guy. Hard thrower, good movement on his fastball, good hard breaking ball. The key to Garrett Richards, throwing strikes early, keep that pitch count down.
Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He will lead this one off today. First offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
And here he is, right on cue. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 home. Left side, but well foul. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Benintendi brings in a batting average resting just under 320. And they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
3-1 to him now. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Merrifield.
Next, it'll be Whit Merrifield. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. KC down in order. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Chris Bubich is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic three-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
Now at the plate is Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hernandez.
Here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
In there, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see J.D. Martinez find that form again. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. In is Jorge Soler. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower, pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Gonzalez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, he'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer to the left side, and that will be a base hit here for Santana.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Ryan McBroom stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First offering.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Swing and he pops him up. Dozier trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this is on the ground from Merrifield at second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So here is Hunter Renfroe to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Swinging a soft liner. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now into the box, Salvador Perez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out. And with one gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East.
Michael A. Taylor.
So next to bat will be Michael Taylor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Right there, and he is out trying to take third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Gonzalez has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing doing for the Royals. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now the first pitch. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Connor Wong. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In there, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Count remains full. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So to get his day started at the plate, Danny Santana trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. From the stretch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Wong stands at first with one out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a liner. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging in the dirt. Perez recovers. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The batter, third baseman.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here's the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1-check swing holding up.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Taylor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the AB now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 50.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there, 2 down.
The right fielder.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that's in there, base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Outside, 3-0 now. Hunter Renfroe will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A strike, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So the next to bat will be Hunter Renfroe, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now the first pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Ready with the 1-1. Turned on down the line. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And he's safe.
Now batting, catcher.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Lo, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Connor Wong is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hunter Dozier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He collected a base hit his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
McBroom.
Into the box, Ryan McBroom, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Popped high in the air. Hernandez shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First offering. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Wong has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied down the left field line, and foul. Pitch on the way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jake Kalish will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 81, Jake Kalish.
Back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. Oh, that grounder got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chavis is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner from second is in to score.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run. But at Fenway, you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold them in this thing.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Michael Taylor as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Michael A. Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
To the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next to dig in, Andrew Benintendi flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. And now in the box, Hunter Renfroe. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. On to Lansdowne and gone. Hunter Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Up next for the left fielder, The shortstop, Marwin.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Now at the plate, Connor Wong. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next it'll be Michael Chavis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lifted into center field. Taylor able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. Boston leads it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. No hits to this point.
Number 12, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Hunter Dozier digging in now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Carlos Santana. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3 and 1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Casey down in order. They trail it here 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Jacob
attention,
Junis
please.
will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 24, Jacob Junis.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
And the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. The 1-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is on the ground at first. Could be two. To second for one. Throw to Santana. The double play. And that's how the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Royals nothing. And now, Ryan McBroom. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Ottavino, originally from New York State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is there, and there are 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Showtrack. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 2 for 3. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in will be Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a looper to left. Benintendi coming up, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
At the plate now, Connor Wong. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So now into the box is Danny Santana. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that will prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
Jesse Hahn is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Jesse.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Gonzalez at third, Wong over at second, Santana at first, one gone. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. The second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Fenway after this.
You gotta be happy. Keep fighting.
Leading up to Kansas City,
Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. He's set and the pitch. Adalberto Mondesi is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. Andrew Benintendi will be next. Three-two pitch. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Nearly got the inside but ruled a ball. Whit Merrifield, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. As a look, now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Popped him up. Gonzalez over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Wong goes to get it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Both Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Richards notches his 3rd win of the year. Matt Barnes hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
You would think I'm in the 6'6", born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.